Hello everyone, hope you're doing well and shalom. I want to tell you a story and I want you to try to guess who I'm talking about. I want to talk about the genocide of a nation, a creed, or ethnic or religious minority of people. Okay? They were blamed for every economic woe in the world during their time. They were known for good bankers, good finance managers, good in accounting and all of this, all the money changers and everything else. And they didn't want to join any side of war. They just wanted to be left alone and live their lives as they were born to, as their forefathers and generations led them to live their lives. A wonderful thing, yeah. Live your life unmolested, unafraid of people shooting you in the back or carrying you off to a detainment center. Does it sound like I'm talking about Jews? Well, in this case, I'm not talking about Jews. I'm not talking about the Holocaust, as you know, in 1941. Yes. My wife's great-grandparents were all murdered in the Holocaust. You've heard this story before, but I'm not talking about them in blessed memory. I'm talking about the Armenian genocide. Yes. Not catastrophe. Genocide. Can we all say genocide? Yes. You won't learn this in your history book because it ain't taught anymore in the public school system that we pay good property taxes to subsidize. Yes. You heard about the Balkan Wars leading up to World War I and everything else. I won't be long-winded here. But in 1914, 1915, around April 1915, the Ottoman Turks rounded up in Constantinople, which was renamed Istanbul, yes, in Ottoman Empire, Asia Minor, which is Turkey today, folks. So they rounded up all the Armenians they could find in Istanbul, right? Who were the Armenian people? Well, they were an ethnic minority, always said before. They were predominantly Christian, okay? Roman Catholic, Protestant, apostolic, followers of the Apostle Paul, different denominations there. Can imagine a group of minority Christians sandwiched in the middle of a bunch of Muslims that did not like you very much. The Balkan Wars was about the expulsion of all Muslims from Europe. Yeah. So the Ottoman Turks had a bone to pick with the Armenian people. Yes. You looked intelligent, you had glasses on like this, you were a target. So you were assassinated and murdered and killed. Yes. You heard about the Cherokee Trail of Tears, I think in the 1800s or whatever. Yes, Elizabeth Warren's ancestors helped with that. Yes, that was a genocide of a people. Well, if you know about that, you know about the Ottoman Turks military. Yes, they rounded up everyone, mothers and children, their babies and everyone else, the old and young and everyone else, and marched them. Yes, marched them where? Into the deserts of Assyria. Yeah, it was called Assyria back then. And anyone that did not die on the way, or didn't get raped or hung, yeah, by the neck into your dad or whatever, you were thrown into the detainment center and starved to death. If you didn't die from typhus, you died from starvation or dehydration. Yes. Who do we thank for this? Yes, the Turkish people. Yes. Were the retributions made for the survivors, the generations of the Armenian people? No, there weren't anything given back to them. There was not even an apology to this day. The president of Turkey, Mr. Erdogan, or Emperor Erdogan, I say, he has grandiose notions and narcissism of recreating the Ottoman Empire. Turkey happens to be a NATO country. Yes, they're friends of America. I don't know about that, but they somehow snuck in as a NATO country. Yeah, they don't like Jews either. They don't like anyone that's not a Turk, right? You heard about Kurdistan? Not happening. Not happening right now as long as the dictator Erdogan is there. He's not about to say or apologize to anyone for any historical genocide against an ethnic minority of people. Yes, yes, amazing. And I want to call foul to Senator Lindsey Graham. Yes, it came up for a vote, and he said, no Armenian genocide legislation for this time. Yeah, we don't want to impugn Islam. We don't want to impugn Turkey, our friends and partners fighting the war on terrorism, even though they do terrorism left and right and have a history since World War I of doing terrorism against their own people. Yeah. Can you say 1.5 million people wiped out? Can you say down to about 200 or 300,000 people remaining? Yes, yes. So thank the Turkish people and their ancestors for doing their best to wipe out a minority group. Yeah, Jews and Armenians have a lot of commonalities here, but you won't hear about it in the history books, and now you do. Shalom Aleichem. Take care.